Alright guys, we're almost at 9, let's play Dragon Age 2 of my Warrior playthrough. This set is going to pertain specifically to that of the companion quest lines. Now before we get started, I'm going to say real quick that there are going to be some that I won't be able to do due to mitigating circumstances. Such as not having the right affection, which I may be able to fix during this set, or for finishing quests that already required that would have triggered the other ones if I had done something beforehand. For example, Friendly Concern is a companion quest line for Varric. It's mostly just a cutscene. The only way to trigger it is if you have a romance active when completing one of the main storyline events. So, yeah. I already have all that done, so I can't really do it. Kinda sucks, but what can you do? Anywho, yeah, let's go. Can't think of anything else to say. Run. Out we go! And there's Varric and Fenris. Ah, yeah, the road trip family. Okay, so, we are going to go around and talk to people before we do anything else. So, let's work our way down from the Viscount's Keep. Now, there are a series of quests that I believe I mentioned in the secondary quest called the Forbidden Knowledge quest. I won't be doing that in any of my 3 playthroughs. If you want to see the actual walkthrough for that, see my original playthrough on Dragon Age 2. This is more of just a cohesive storyline playthrough in preparations for the next Dragon Age game that will eventually come out. That way we have a chronicled Let's Play of Origins 2 and 3, or Inquisition, and then whatever's coming after that. So, hooray! Oh yeah, I changed my armor! I really like this armor. God, that looks fucking awesome. Alright. Aveline, my dear friend, how is everything?
We'll need to give them answers by tomorrow, Captain.
I'll have them. Dismissed.
The Seneschal was particularly vocal.
Dismissed. You'd think the Captain of the Guard could requisition a Templar or 2, but no, that would be demeaning. Can't have them working for the people when eternity needs a nanny.
You had to know cleaning up this mess would be difficult.
It's not the challenge, it's the unending part. And really, I blame you. You poured money into a pot that was already full. Everything has shifted. Good job validating the fears of every anti-Ferelden and Kirkwall.
Grouse all you want, but the Aveline I know doesn't regret a second as captain.
They'd have to drag me out of here. And I'm sure some are lining up to try. You among them, I bet. Haven't had much time to follow you around. Not that I need to. I can trust that you at least try to do right. I'm with you if you need me, Hawk. Just... Hawk. I don't care what else is going on. We haven't spoken about Leandra. How are you?
My mother is dead. My heart's broken.
I suppose I could say, at least you knew yours. But that seems more about me than you. I just have flashes of impossibly long hair. But my father... Would you like to hear one thing?
You've never talked about him.
My father trained me in all the skills he had been forced to give up. He spent everything to get me into Kaelin's service. Do you know what I remember? When he read to me. Stupid things, dragons and heroes. He wouldn't turn a page until I reached over and took his hand. That big man made every step of the story my choice. I loved that. He died of the wasting in Adenirim Ward. Those last weeks, I read to him. I had to take his hand to turn the pages, and I couldn't tell if he was too weak, or if it was the old game. He smiled at that, at his big girl. I don't know why I'm telling you this. Drink?
A glass for those we've lost.
All right then. Benoit Dulac and Leandra Hawk. Don't let anyone tell you when to move on. Take their hand and say, my choice. That's all I have. I'll miss her too. Hawk, I need a favor that I can only trust to you.
You can always ask.
It should be a small matter, but I worry. I need you to give something to Guardsman Donnick, here in the barracks. No questions, and he is not to know it's from me.
Very well, Eveline. If it means that much.
Thank you, and please hurry back with his reaction. I appreciate this, Hawk, I really do.
I have something for you.
Do you now? A shield? Oh, and born by the one true Sir Aveline. Lovely. Thank you.
I'm sorry. I don't see where I went wrong.
I have a shield. It belonged to Wesley. It has served me well. Are you suggesting that I give it up entirely? Pawn it away and be done with it?
You're taking this a bit seriously.
If you didn't think this would upset me, what was your intent?
Last I checked, you were the one who decided to let the man rest.
It's not about Wesley. You've got me doing a lot of things. Some I don't agree with. Some I'm surprised I do. I'm not sure where I'm going as it is. Replacing what I was with this... I mean, who is Sir Aveline to me?
I thought of you when I found it. Maybe that was foolish.
I can appreciate that.
Then accept it on those merits. Nothing more.
It is a fine shield. You do know that Orlesian Smith slapped Sir Aveline's name on every second piece of armor. This didn't really belong to her.
It does now.
Okay, so that shield quest, by the way, we got that from, it was a gift from Sir Varnell's retreat, or refuge, whatever you want to call it. Depending on how you present this shield to Aveline, will actually result in you getting the shield in different ways. If you give it to her as, it's just for a friend, she'll be the only one to equip it, and she'll automatically equip it, like she already has, or she hasn't done that, she still has Wesley's shield equipped, but she'll automatically do it. It's a shield only she can equip. If you say, give it back, you'll get it back, and anyone can equip it. So it depends on how you want to give it to her. Anyway, during this next part of the quest, I'm actually going to be quiet, because it's just a lot of running back and forth. There's really not much to say in between, so, yeah.
Guardsman Donnick.
Sir Hawk, it's been some time. You're here in Hightown now, right? I think the captain mentioned it. I see your uncle now and then on my patrols, but we don't talk.
This is for you. It's apparently very important.
I'll take you at your word. It's a copper relief of... marigolds? Ah, and it helpfully says so. Marigolds. Well, how crafty. Is there a meaning to this that I should know?
Just keep it. I'm sure it's more than it seems.
It would have to be. Right. I'm sure we both have things to do, of varying import. Sir Hawk.
That was awkward. What was Aveline thinking?
You're back. Of course you are. You're efficient. Get things done, good or ill. So, how did Donnick react?
As one might expect when confused.
I thought it was clear. Metal is strong, copper ages well, flowers are soft. I've clearly gone about this the wrong way. Don't talk to him again. Just take this, the patrols for next week. Post it to the roster and just... listen.
All right. Posting the roster just over there.
I need to know exactly how he reacts. That's key. Thank you.
She'd do a lot better to just get this fellow alone in a room. Life's too short.
Hey, Donnick!
Whose pucker have you been greasing to get Hightown?
What? You're daft. I'm working dockside on those smugglers.
Says here you're guarding the square. Always been a make-work job, that one. You someone's pet?
Check your eyes. It's a mistake.
Says the pet.
You have got to be kidding me. What did I do to get that post?
Donnick thinks I'm punishing him. But Hightown is a safe patrol, a reward.
You wanted his reaction.
All right. I can fix this. I need 3 goats and a sheaf of wheat. You'll take them to his mother. It's a dowry tradition. Maybe it will smooth the process.
I think my jaw just landed in the deep road somewhere.
Not a word, dwarf.
I wouldn't dream of mocking your unconventional courtship.
Aveline, you know you can talk to me.
What am I to say? That a grown woman can't speak her mind? I've been focused on being captain for so long, that's all I know.
It can't be a complete mystery. You were married once, right?
That was a long time ago. It was easier, or seemed to be.
Well, this little dance certainly isn't helping. So what will?
I'm the captain. He's my guardsman. I can't get past that.
There are places in this city where no one cares that you're captain.
What? Just go out somewhere? Like it's that easy?
What? Too simple?
Tell Donnick, invite him to the Hanged Man. Don't tell him about me. Make something up. It's a surprise, or just you, or a group, anything to get him there. He's not like the others. I don't want him to think he's meeting the captain.
Indeed it is, Geralt. Sir Donnick, are you free? I need to ask you something.
I have no immediate patrols. Why?
It's nothing to be concerned about. Meet me at the Hanged Man.
Very well, Sir Hawk. I guess I'll see you there.
Okay then, that's that. Now let's continue on with the other quests. Luckily, I already had Fenris's quests done, so we don't have to worry about that. It actually takes a while to get done, that one, but what can you do? Okay, so let's go stop by the Chantry to start Sebastian's quest, which we will do a little bit later on when we're actually doing the quests that actually have us doing something outside of talking. For now, it's most this part is mostly going to be maybe the next part. It's mostly just going to be us talking to everyone and giving gifts and stuff like that. All right, Sebastian. There's no forbidden book here.
Hawk sees in you.
It is done. Leave it be.
Well, good. I always knew she had some sense.
Do not make light of this. Leaving was the hardest thing I've ever done.
Oh, wow. A little different than I anticipated, but what can you do?
I thought it would end here. That young lady, Hawk, she decimated Flint Company. No survivors. Yet, now that I know who sent them, it's harder to see their deaths as justice.
Death is never justice.
Hawk? We were just talking about you.
Saying good things, I hope.
Hawk asked diplomatically.
You know, I hate it when you do that.
Hawk muttered in an angry aside to the dwarf.
If, you two have a moment, I've learned who hired Flint Company. The Harrimans, a noble family of Kirkwall. They were my parents' allies. It's hard to believe they betrayed us like this.
Is there any peaceful way to resolve this?
If you treat the Harrimans like those mercenaries, you could start a war. Go carefully, Sebastian.
I must speak with Lady Harriman and find out what drove her to this madness. But I am the last of my line. I should not go alone and make myself a target.
If I'm standing beside you, that should make her think twice.
Again, your interest in my plight humbles me. If you like, I can travel with you until you confront Lady Harriman. Otherwise, you can always find me here in the Chantry.
I really love Sebastian's design, by the way. If I was actually making a male archer character, it would actually be very similar to Sebastian's design, especially the armor. That's one of my favorite aesthetics of his. I would love to see a female variant of that armor, though. But, yeah, not happening unless I find fan art, which is a pretty good possibility. Alright, we'll do Darktown last. Oh, I haven't turned in the Herbalist Task Quest. Shit, I thought I did that off screen already. Good thing I noticed that, because I would have gone on with the quest and would have gotten the next one, which would have glitched the quest, which would have pissed me off royally. I do love that little joke with Varric just going Hawk said diplomatically. I believe that happens every time you do with one of the options with Varric in your party. I know he said something similar to that with Lilith, I believe. Alright. There you go. Oh. I also think I respected her while I was off screen, but I'm not 100% sure on that one, at least. While I'm here... I need armor shot. Upgrade to Sebastian. Now, I'm gonna mention this quickly while I'm running around. Sebastian's armor is actually glitched, kind of annoyingly so. Basically, we'll do around in this circle. If you get his upgrade, there's a possibility that it won't register as the armor upgrading. It'll act as if it never happened, which is kind of annoying. Meryl, my friend, how you doing?
Have you heard from your sister? Is she settling in all right with the Circle?
She always did love being constantly watched by large, armed men.
She did? I would never have imagined. Oh. She's strong. If anyone can get through this, she can. Don't blame yourself.
If I'd gotten home sooner, she might still be free.
Once the Templars knew, nothing you could have done would have saved her. Things will be all right. Somehow. I've got something to show you. Come and see. It's beautiful, isn't it?
Something seems off about your mirror. Shouldn't it reflect the room?
No. It's not that sort of mirror. I've spent the last few years restoring this. One of my clan found it in the Brazilian forest, we think. Poor Tamlin. We never found him. Just the shattered pieces of the Alluvion.
I'm sure you wouldn't show something this dangerous to just anyone.
It's not dangerous, I promise. I fixed it, or tried to, with blood magic. The mirror won't hurt anyone.
I cringe every time she says that. She has no idea what she's messing with.
I do. I have it totally under control. But it doesn't work. I've tried everything, and I think it's because it needs to be finished with a special tool. And a rulin home. And my clan has one. It's been in their hands for generations.
But you're afraid to face Keeper Marathari again.
Exactly. You have no idea, the Keeper. I can't talk to her. We fight or talk circles around each other. She has a disappointed frown that turns your bones to jelly. Please, help me. You will, won't you?
I'll go with you.
Master Arnis, I'll find some way to repay you, I promise.
I've got something for you.
Ooh. Did you get this from Master Island? Mythal, did I miss some important occasion? I'm so sorry. I'll make it up to you, I promise.
There's no occasion, Meryl. I just thought you'd like it.
I do like it. I'm sorry I'm making a mess of this. No one has ever given me a present before. Useful things. Tools or clothes. Because I needed them, not just because. Maceranis, I'll find a good place for this.
Good, she likes it. Okay. Oh boy, a lot of shit going on. Alright, on to the Hangman. We're gonna talk to Varric and Isabella. If Isabella's still there. Not sure. She should be. Kinda weird if she isn't. So much talking in this thing, you know? Jeez. Alright. Varric, buddy, how you doing?
Just tell me if you hear more rumblings from the coterie about protection. Blondie's got enough trouble. Let me ask you something, Hawk. You made it into Hightown. I'd expect anyone else to get complacent, but you must have plans.
No plans yet. I'm simply trying to look out for my mother.
After everything that happened with Bethany, that's probably good thinking. To be honest, I thought there might be a chance you'd want to go back to Ferelden now that things have calmed down. It's good to hear you're sticking around.
Kirkwall needs me.
If nothing else, you give this town respectability, my friend. So, we've got a whole city-state full of trouble to get into. Shall we get started?
They didn't take into account of us doing this quest after Leander dies, because they fucked up a little bit there.
Hawk, I've got some news. You might not want to be near anything breakable when I tell you, though.
Varric, whatever you have to tell me, it'll be fine.
I know. I've had an ear out for Bartrand. After the Deep Roads, he ran to Ravain, probably because he knew I couldn't track him. But I hear he might be back in Kirkwall. He called in loans from a few of his contacts in Hightown.
We need some answers from your brother.
I agree. Bianca's been missing him something awful. Let's stop by his new house. Welcome him back to the neighborhood and all that.
I've got something for you, Varric.
My father's signet ring. Where did you find it? Bartrand pawned it off to pay for the expedition. I can't believe you found it. This sounds exactly like the sort of fake thing I'd make up about you.
I'm just glad I found it.
Our mother was... well, no word adequately describes an old dwarven lady's rage. Well, maybe now my contact at the gates of Orzammar won't ignore my letters. Paramount is hoping that if he just shuts his eyes tight and wishes, the real world will go away. Anyway, I owe you one, Hawk. Remind me later to put you on my tab. This is the best tavern in Kirkwall.
Well, that was pretty cool. I got that ring, by the way, at the
it's perfect.
trinket shop in Lowtown. Hello.
Isabella, you look well.
Are you talking about the flush on my cheeks? It must be the whiskey. Do you remember the relic I told you about? The one I need to find? I've been following a lead. I'm so close I can taste it.
The search for this thing has consumed you. Let it go.
I just thought I'd let you know that I may soon be taking you up on that offer of help.
You can count on me. Thanks. I appreciate it. If I learn anything new, you'll be the first to hear about it.
Isabella, my dusky goddess. You have buried yourself in the flesh of my heart like a worm in a red, red apple. You heartworm, you.
Oh, look, my friend is here. Excuse me.
But I haven't gotten to the part where I invite you to feast upon my tender white flesh.
That's all right, I think I'll manage. Speaking of romance, you and Fenris, eh? That taut, controlled body, the brooding demeanor and intense gaze. I hear he still wears the shackles from his life in bondage under his clothes. You know what they say about men like that, don't you?
I'm going to regret asking you to continue, aren't I?
He can't find a saw. I had you there. You thought I was going to say something dirty.
Do you ever feel like...
I have something for you.
Ooh, what's this? Oh, isn't that just the cutest thing?
I saw it and thought it would be perfect for you.
It is. This is probably the only ship I'm going to have for a while. How pathetic is that? Going over a model ship. Thank you, Hawk. This was a thoughtful gesture. I once knew a sailor like you. We lost him in a hurricane.
That bad poet. Dear God. Now, I'm horribly awkward around women because I'm me. But still, holy fuck, I'm not that bad when it comes to flirting, though. I can come up with a better pickup line than that. But still, oh my god. I've seen so many fucked up Tinder messages. I don't have a Tinder, mind you. I had seen it on Imgur or something like that. So many fucked up message from Tinder from these horrible, horrible pickup lines. That just, oh my god. I look at them and just go, oh my god, you can't be serious. Were you drunk? God damn. They're about the same level of cleverness as that guy's pickup lines for Isabella.
Have you noticed how many Tranquil are in the gallows courtyard lately? And don't tell me I'm just sensitive to it. I've been watching, and every day there are new Tranquil selling their bloody wares. Good mages too. People I know pass their harrowing.
Doesn't Chantry law say that mages who pass their harrowing can't be made tranquil?
Exactly. The Templars are using the right of tranquility to silence those who speak against them. They're working on a deliberate plan to turn every mage in Kirkwall within the next 3 years.
Whatever you think of Templars, you can't imagine they're so heartless.
They're worse. There are groups in Kirkwall who help those fleeing the Circle. I've talked to people on the inside. The plan is the work of a Templar named Sir Ulrich. I've had a run-in with him myself. He's the one who did the ritual on Karl. Nasty piece of work. Likes to make mages beg.
Then perhaps the blame can be laid on him, and not every Templar.
That's what I hope. If we bring the evidence of this plan to light, there must be men who'll stand against it. Perhaps even the Grand Cleric will finally be forced to act. I've been working with a group. A secret mage underground that helps others escape the gallows. They have a way in. A secret entrance under the walls of the gallows. Come with me tonight, please. Help me find the evidence of Sir Ulrich's tranquil solution.
I wouldn't let you face this alone.
You are the one bright light in Kirkwall. I've always feared being made tranquil. Now, more than ever. I'm ready to go when you are. Our entrance is concealed not far from here. Don't come running to me next time you pick up one of these diseases.
Isn't that the point of magic?
I don't want to know.
Things just keep getting worse. I had Templars practically on my doorstep the other night.
We haven't talked much recently. How have you been?
Good. I just love what Knight Commander Meredith's done with the place. The curfews, the midnight raids on mages' families. Everyone I know forced into hiding so they won't be made tranquil.
Is that making it harder for you? With justice?
In the Fade, there is no time. Emotion rules everything. Justice doesn't know how to sit idle until the right moment to strike. And I can't say I have any greater patience. I fear what my anger has made of my friend.
You chose to merge with him. Only you can make it work.
I am trying. I have not attacked the Templars openly. I've helped the mages here as best I can, but this impasse cannot last. Just being with me puts you at risk. The Knight Commander has declared supporting apostates a hanging offense. The thought of them hurting you, everything I've done to control this. I don't care. I would drown us in blood to keep you safe.
I don't want to see you lose yourself. To the Templars or justice.
How much is left if you strip both those out? I'm sorry. I can't be anyone but who I am. There will be more violence. I know that. If you tie yourself to me, I'll only hurt you.
You're getting in too deep here. And I can't follow.
It's better this way.
I thought you might like this.
You got me a gift. I hardly think I've done anything to deserve that. Is it a... That's a Tevinter Chantry amulet. Do you want me to get executed? It's sacrilege to wear those in any land under the Divine.
The Divine condemned their chantry because it freed mages from the Circle. I thought you might sympathize.
I like it. Maybe not on the outside of my clothes. I'm not that eager to face the hangman's noose. But I appreciate the thought. I've never really thought about what life would be like in the Tevinter Chantry. In the Circle, they make it sound like the Void itself. The Black Divine stalking Thedas, making it unsafe for kittens and virgins.
Mages have been free in Tevinter forever. It hasn't fallen yet.
Well, they did invade the Black City in their hubris and unleash Darkspawn on us all, right? That's kind of the Circle's whole rationale. But I think that has more to do with being a Magister than a mage. I appreciate the gift. Perhaps one day I can return one as meaningful. Our entrance to the gallows.
A lot of dialogue there.
Not too far from here.
So he mentioned the Black Divine. It's actually a really interesting concept in my opinion. Tevinter is actually a different continent entirely. To the north, I believe, if I remember my geology of this world correctly. Basically, when the Chantry was first founded, the Tevinters did not agree with the basic ideology that mages are evil and should be feared. While they do have Chantries there and their own Templars, they believe that mages and magic should be celebrated as it's a gift from the Maker, not a curse. They still have Templars and a Rite of Tranquility itself as well, but it's a lot more lax there. You can get away with a lot more stuff. Basically, if you're caught doing blood magic, you'll be made tranquil, but it's not outright forbidden, you know? It's like, just don't get caught doing it and you'll be fine. That type of stuff. The Black Divine is pretty much the same as the Divine here in Thedas, I guess? I don't know. But it's a male instead of a female. The Divine here is always female, as reminiscent of Andraste, who sacrificed herself to the Maker, and the Black Divine is representative of the Maker himself, similar to how the Pope is. That type of theology.
Do not tell anyone about... This is it. This tunnel will take us into the gallows.
With any luck, we'll simply be mistaken for thieves and not conspirators.
Are you ready to help me find evidence of the tranquil solution?
Let's go.
So yeah, fun shit. I love games like this that actually have a rich backstory. Stuff that actually are interesting, such as what's the word I'm looking for? Stuff that have a theological basis, its own mythology, stuff like that, and actually take advantage of it. I love stuff like that. Excuse me. Not just, you know, oh, we're in a fantasy world, and you can pretty much feel like that's, you know, it just feels like a medieval game. Kind of similar to how Skyrim was, but if you took out the Daedra and
They fear to fight us, so they destroy
dragons.
our minds instead.
Ignore those bones as a trap. See, that's kind of how I feel about games like that. But I still love Skyrim. It was a lot of fun. It's the reason why I did 3 Let's Plays on it. I did 3 and I did 2. I think I did 3. Don't fully remember. It's gonna bug the hell out of me until I figure it out. Hello! Rush! Come on. There we go. Boop. Oh, triangle's the boop. There we go. Trying to remember how to do that. Come on. I need a better sword. Fuck. And me and Ferris at the same time. Yep. Yeah. Got a little stuck there. Oh, dead. The one true pantaloons.
Lyrium smugglers built these tunnels to service the Templars who crave the stuff.
I'm sorry, I love that name. That title, the one true pantaloons. It's like every other pair of pants, fake. Just poses pretending to be pants. Now, I pretty much decided that I'm not going to be collecting all of the resource materials after the incident that happened in the Lilith playthrough. That is yet to be released. I basically stopped worrying about collecting everything. I'm going to be collecting things that I want. Like I said before, if you want a cohesive guide that shows you everything, check out the first playthrough of it. This is just me having fun. Alright. Looks like there's a trap around here somewhere. That's a freaking lantern. Don't get me wrong, I'll still pick up stuff when I need to, but yeah. Nope. On. Alright, so far so good. Where's Sir Auric? I'm sorry, whenever I hear the name Auric, I think of Code Lyoko, a cartoon series from the US. I think it was also released outside the US, I'm not 100% sure. I live in the US, so I don't know. That was pretty interesting, and one of the main characters' name was Auric, although it was spelled with a U, not an A.
No, please. I haven't done anything wrong.
That's a lie. What do we do to mages who lie?
I just wanted to see my mum. No one ever told her where they were taking me.
No. No, this is their place. We cannot...
So, you admit your attempted escape? You know what happens to mage girls who don't toe the line around here, don't you?
Please, no! Don't make me tranquil. I'll do anything.
That's right. Once you're tranquil, you'll do anything I ask.
What are you doing to that girl?
You fiends will never touch a mage again.
So, they don't outright say it, but I seriously think this fucking asshat here and his little goony minions here were raping tranquil women, tranquil mages. If that's the case, that's disturbing. Like, really fucking disturbing. I've been playing Inquisition a little bit, so I'm used to that playstyle. How do I... L2, okay. Alright. You. Make sure you get this. This is actually pretty cool armor. I'm going to show you in a second, though. Alright, to her excellent divine Justini, I'm well aware both you and Knight Commander Meredith have rejected my proposal, but I beg you to reconsider. The mages and the Free Marchers are past controlling. Their numbers have doubled in 3 years, and they have found a way to plant their abominations in our ranks. They cannot be contained. The tranquil solution is our answer. All mages at the age of maturity, or wait, what? Age of majority? I don't know. Must be made tranquil. They'll coexist peacefully, retain the usefulness of perfect strategy. It's simply the best way to ensure mages obey the laws of man and maker. I remain, as always, your obedient servant, Sir Otto Ulrich. Okay, first of all, Ulrich, shut the fuck up. If you were loyal to Divine Justinia and Knight Commander Meredith, the second any one of those two said no, you would have went, done. You said no, I'm gone. The fact that you are going, no, I think the divine, the one chosen by the Maker, is wrong, and I'm right, please reconsider, proves you're an arrogant son of a bitch who's wrong. Second of all, shut the fuck up and stay dead, you bitch.
They will die! I will have every last Templar for these abuses.
It's over, Anders. They're all dead.
Every one of them will feel justice's burn.
Get away from me, demon!
I am no demon. Are you one of them, that you would call me such?
Anders, that girl is a mage. We rescued her from being made tranquil.
She is theirs. I can feel their hold on her.
She's the reason you're fighting, Anders. Don't turn on her now.
Please, Messer.
Baker, no. I almost... If you weren't here, I need to get out of here.
Oh boy. Okay, let's loot. Alright then. If I would have chosen any other option, Justice would have killed her. Now, I actually have a theory about Justice and what's happening to him, but I'm not going into that because I've already done that. That's an upgrade, by the way, for Anders. Alright. I'll take this armor quickly. Yep, armor modeled after the Darkspawn armor. Really fucking awesome looking, I have to say. It's actually not that half bad if you don't have the DLC stuff. There. Thank you. Over here, name of Kirkwall. Don't miss it. Loot. Alright then. Let's get the hell out of here. That was fun shit. Marking off a quest.
You saved my life, Messer. What was that thing?
He's no demon. Just a deeply troubled man.
Can I go home now?
Find your parents, but don't stay there. You must leave Kirkwall.
I know. There's nowhere in the city where Sir Ulrich's men won't find me. Thank you, Miss Eyre. Andraste herself must have put you in that room.
Yeah, sure, let's go with that. So, shit. I am in love with the eyes I chose for an Unsolid here, because depending on the light, they seem to change color. I mean, I've seen them look like blue, yellow on occasion, and during those cutscenes, they seem a little green. It's like really fucking cool. I may just be seeing shit, but I like it. How is my affection with Fenris anywho? Well, it's getting up there. You.
Trash. Trash. Keep. Trash. Trash. Won't be needing that anymore.
This is all Sir Ulrich had. Looks like the Tranquil solution began and ended with him.
Let me see that. The Divine rejected the idea. Meredith rejected the idea. This was not what I expected. Perhaps I should try talking to the Grand Cleric. Maybe she's more reasonable than I thought. Thank you. I will think on what you've said.
What are you doing?
Putting out milk. I miss having a cat around. But I think the refugees have scared them all off. Or maybe eaten them. You know, I've been meaning to thank you. You don't need to stick your neck out for the mages here. But you have. One day, we'll make a world where your sister can be free again.
I'm really not trying to make a stand. I just keep ending up in these situations.
I know. That's what makes it matter. You follow your convictions. When you still believed in me after I almost killed that poor girl, I knew you meant it. You wouldn't say it just to make me feel better. You make me think I can really do this. Lead a revolution.
Together, we'll win this fight.
Your faith inspires me. Sometimes, I fear I cannot do this. Not while I struggle against this vengeance inside me. But I know you won't let me lose myself to him.
It's a damn shame I'm already sleeping with Fenris. Okay. There it is. Let's see here. I did that quest. Give me a second, sorry, hold on. What quest do I want to do next? Let's go ahead and do Varric's quest. But I'm actually going to go away for a few seconds so I can do something. Not really sure what yet. But I'll be right back, guys.
Food is what you can keep down.